It's the 26th year. The annual Mayor's Christmas Food Drive is now underway. It continues right through December 24th. Last year's campaign, get this, the total was more than $685,000 in food and funds. Wow, that's impressive. Rebecca Dakin is with the Calgary Community's Communications and Community Relations person. Hi, Rebecca. And we have Shauna Ogston, who's the communications person, a couple of persons, with the Calgary Food Bank, the 26th year running. Was last year the biggest draw of money and food?
It was. Well, it was the 25th. We had a sterling anniversary to celebrate.
So, hey?
And Calgarians were so generous.
But the goal is, of course, to raise more. There's more of a demand on the Calgary Food Bank than ever before.
There is.
That's too bad.
So many people are coming out here because there's jobs, but there's a lot of costs associated with it. So we see a 75% increase in December.
How much of an increase from year to year are you seeing, though? Is it about a 5% increase, or can you even gauge that, or is it just
It's 10% in Calgary.
Every single year?
Yes, it's 2% nationally, 10% in Calgary.
Wow.
Rebecca, why should Calgary communities get involved in something like this? I mean, we've heard from Shauna that there is an increase. But when people are moving to the city, and we've been hearing it from the mayor, but a number of people that keep coming here to our city, it just grows and grows and grows. I would assume that your message is we've got to get involved.
Yeah, the Federation, along with our 150 community associations, we make up the largest collective volunteer movement in Calgary. There's 20,000 volunteers involved. So that's the perfect audience of 20,000 to help promote such an amazing cause and get involved. I think the Calgary Food Bank is one of those services you don't always know who's accessing the services or think about it, and it could be someone in your community, it could be a neighbor. So what better way to help potentially give back to them than by visiting your community association and donating to the food bank?
That's a great point. By the way, you can follow along here, hashtag Mayor's Food Drive, to be involved in this conversation. Shauna, 26 years. There must be a part of you or part of the organization that says, come on, we've got to do something.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of conversation about we are doing the right thing, but the numbers keep going up.
They do.
I mean, what needs to happen here? We have the support of communities. Rebecca's saying that there's 20,000, you said, of people who are involved in this, and yet the numbers still keep going up.
You know, so many people are just on the brink, and one emergency in their lives will put them over, and food budget is the only thing that you can cut. You can't cut your rent, you can't cut your utilities, you've got to pay those things. And we have worked with so many organizations like the community associations to be able to connect people in their communities with resources that they need so that they only need to visit us once or twice, get over that food insecurity hump and deal with the crisis in their lives. But unfortunately, there's a new batch of people that have had a crisis and have had to come in.
Mayor's Food Drive, what are you asking people to do?
Donate. It's as simple as making a financial contribution.
Oh, there's the mayor. Of course, he launched the Mayor's Food Drive there, yeah.
For every $1 donated, we can leverage that into $5 worth of food. So that really helps us purchase items that we need to have in our hampers, like milk and protein and eggs, that sort of thing.
When you talk to community members and they say, well, how can I get involved in the food drive? What are some of the things you suggest?
We suggest, like I mentioned,
contact Shauna?
Yeah, contact the food bank. Like I said, a lot of our community associations host donation boxes for the Calgary Food Bank during the Mayor's annual food drive, and a lot of Calgarians are already visiting their community association for various programs and services. So if you're already visiting the community association, why not bring some food donations and help those in need this holiday season? It's the perfect pairing. It
really is an awareness too. I mean, that's why we're partially why we're here, because it is to bring awareness about not only what the situation is, but how you can help as well too. And a lot of folks, and you mentioned it, Shauna, does the food bank prefer money over food, or does it really matter?
We don't prefer one over the other. We know that there's some, whether it's Junior loves to put that can of tuna in the donation bin and have that feeling of giving.
Yes.
There's others that are donor savvy and they want to make sure that they can leverage their dollar into the most. So giving to us financially helps as well.
I'm looking at calgarycommunities.com, the website that you have here, and it's fascinating because, again, if you are part of the community, one of the communities here in the city, and we have 150, I think, Rebecca?
Yes.
That you'll notice here, there's a lot of information on this site, including what Shauna had just mentioned a few moments ago, too, about the Calgary Food Bank. Perfect links. You can jump to this. It's so very user-friendly. Again, Mayor's 26th Annual Christmas Food Drive. Getting involved is the key message, whether you are directly with, it doesn't matter which community too, right? You're encouraging anybody. I love that.
We want all Calgarians to step up and help out.
And this is just one of many other things you can get involved with as well, too. This is not just the only thing.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
Okay. And so jump on the website, find out more. www.calgarycommunities.com. www.calgarycommunities.com, and you want to find out more about the food bank as well, too. You can also go to their Twitter page, which is @Calgary Food Bank. Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, I hope you surpass the 685,000 and let's crack $1 million or something.
Let's do it.
Let's help the Calgarians. And you're doing it one step at a time. Ladies, thank you. Rebecca Dakin is the Calgary Communities Communications and Community Relations person. And we also have Shauna Ogston, Communications with Calgary Food Bank. Still to come, uncommon, common foods. Chef Jen returns for her weekly segment. First, here's what's happening in and around Calgary. This is Trending on Shaw.